Yeah. Okay. You're gold. Let's do this.
Let's do it. Alrighty. It seems to be a luxury, basic standard of living. And if you ain't white, the system's not as forgiving. Got the gangs out here that be ripping the bench, unjust and forthright just to make that cash. And crimes are gone up, yeah, the numbers are mashed. That's what you care. Using fear to control the masses. See, a man's gotta eat and fill up his glass. Is this really how it's gotta be? But that's the cost of the upper class's greed. Leaves everybody else barely making it by. I gotta heal with that, only the strong survive. Systematic divide, yeah. Oh God, it's all turned against one another. Guns in the air, pointed at each other. A man's gotta hustle, gotta make that cash. Push us all to the breaking point. Oh God, it's all turned against one another. Guns in the air, pointed at each other. A man's gotta hustle, gotta make that cash. Push us all to the breaking point. All to the breaking point. I said, man, screw the government. Yeah, yeah. I said, man, screw the government. Boogie the beat. Now the streets of the city so get blood, sweat and tears. People working hard for their survival and it's clear our government's corrupt, bills are always going up. So much food goes to waste while those people starving, cause they rather throw it out if there ain't no profit. Rather see a man suffer with no money in pocket. Oh, cost of living's going up, but tell me, how do we stop it? Let a couple shots loose in the hood so that the rent go down. You tell me how? Do we start a revolution without the battlegrounds? A permanent solution just to pass out doubts to these brainwashed crowds. Oh God, it's all turned against one another. Guns in the air, pointed at each other. A man's gotta hustle, gotta make that cash. Push us all to the breaking point. God, it's all turned against one another. Guns in the air, pointed at each other. A man's gotta hustle, gotta make that cash. Push us all to the breaking point. All to the breaking point. I said, man, screw the government. Yeah, yeah. I said, man, screw the government. Boogie the beat. Yo, screw the RCMP and the police doing the dirty work, just obstructing the peace. Just to find criminal legs hiding behind the colonizers' law, but cowards is what they are. Oh, rich against the poor, it's the biggest gang war. Taken from the lands and the people where they don't belong. But voices will be heard, lessons bound to be learned, cause the people have been wrong for far too long. So we're taking back our power and we're taking you down. I said power to the people, yeah, we're standing our crown. And we said, oh man, screw the government, yeah, yeah. I said, man, screw the government, yeah, yeah. We're taking back our power and we're taking you down, we out. Thank you. I think next we have Aspect.
Oh, that was dope.
Yeah.
I really like that song, man. And right now, the way the world is, I feel a lot of people can resonate with that song.
For sure.
Man, right now, I feel like we all been in quarantine and locked up in some form or another, right? And you ain't necessarily gotta be in jail to be doing time, because a lot of us get trapped in our everyday cycle and the rat race. Sometimes you get trapped in a relationship. It just you ain't gotta be in jail to be doing time. So that was the concept of this song. Oh, feel I'm locked up, baby. can't get it back. No, no. Lord, I'm locked up, baby. Feel I'm trapped inside my mind, Lord. I feel I'm trapped inside my mind. Inside my grind, can't make it out. Losing track of time. In a bind and I can't make it out. Trapped inside my head. Gotta get a breath so I can make it out. Feel like I'm locked up. Yeah, I feel I'm locked down. Cause when I feel track, gotta get it back. Roll another run, I'm rolling fat. Push it to the limit, push it to the max. Gotta get stats, gotta get that, gotta get cash. Gotta keep moving, we doing what we doing, never losing. With the movement and the cruising for bruising. Trying to make it out, you always gotta do it, gotta pop off, dog. Always gotta do it like I never talk a lot. Pop off like a mob boss, never stop. God, those cops by, gonna make the pop. Always gotta go and then we always gotta keep it locked. When I feel trapped, gotta adapt, react to the feedback. Gotta see that, gotta be that. Gotta be back, y'all need that, believe that. We that, better be no, he's my pain, the brain. Too many games, too many. Sound the same, mundane and plain. Not humane, I'm trapped in the cell, know what I mean. And I'm me and myself, every day that I'm living, cause I'm living in hell. And when I'm looking for a hand, nobody wanna help. So, oh, I'm do it by myself, bro. Oh, oh, feel I'm locked up, baby. Nah, I can't get it back, no, no. Oh, oh. Feel I'm locked up, baby. Trapped inside my. Oh, oh, oh. Feel I'm locked up, baby. Yeah, you ain't gotta be in jail to be doing time. Yeah, man. So I was just one of those songs I caught a vibe with, and usually I had a full band, and we all just get it. And right now it's tribute times too with this quarantine, this COVID thing going on. I haven't been able to get together with the band and do the family thing like we used to. So but we just getting it, man.
That was amazing. I love the dynamics of that song, like how you kind of just threw everything in, like you had your soulful kind of bluesy voice, you had some rap in there. I've never seen you actually perform or hear any of your music, so like
Oh, word.
It's pretty good.
Bless, thank you.
Woo! Aspects. Come on, man.
That's my dog, Drezus.
All the time. All the time. Yes,
Yeah,
blessings everybody out there. My name is Drezus. That was Aspects. Beautiful, beautiful music. We're gonna slide into something real smooth for you, nice and easy. What is it? A Wednesday afternoon, hump day. Man, let's get through this week in one piece, with peace of mind, together. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, one second. This is the live for you. Let me get this out here. All right. Yeah, okay, let's go. We serious this time. Yeah, let me bring it back for you guys. It was all a dream. I used to read the Source magazine. Junior Mafia, Biggie Smalls up in the limousine. And Lil' Kim was the queen bee. Every time a new album dropped, man, you ain't see your meat. I would try to steal them out the store. Sam the record man lost a few grand right up off the floor. Never gave a damn. Never gave a what? All my real homies know how we came up. Carney Mac put me on the game. He would spit a few lines and say, what song am I saying? I would catch on, roll up, bless one, jumping out the stairs, then we jump into the next one. Busting freestyle raps, making up new daps. In my snapback, wishing for a 50 cap. And back then, we was burning them. If you had what we wanted, we was taking that piece. Hey, I never said I'm perfect. I never said I'm God, but I know I'm worth it. I never said I'm not.
And I'm just trying to be.
Put your ones up in the air like this. Put your ones up. Hey, hey, hey.
You ain't with me, then
It was all a game till I started showing the thing. Started showing off the flow. Now they know my name. They call me Biggie, cause I weigh like 3 and some change. And I was smooth with the ladies. Come back like boomerangs, huh? Yeah. Hip hop history, real disappeared. It's a real mystery. Nowadays, everybody on some rah-rah, bougie like Jaja, Gabor do it proper. When you wanna go hard, they wanna stop you, pump the brakes on you, kinda like the coppers. You ain't heard it from me, man, but back in the day, they never thought it would be, man. I'm changing the blueprint. I'm coming from the place where they want us to lose it. Hip-hop was my first love, baby, let's do this. I'm coming from a place where they want us to lose it. Hey, I never said I'm perfect. I never said I'm God, but I know I'm worth it. I never said I'm not.
And I'm just trying to be all that I can be. And see all that I
Peace and
can
blessings
see.
to all my Nietzsche's out there.
You ain't with me, then
2020's been a crazy year, man. All I can wish for is peace of mind and love for myself, my family, and my people, man. With that, I can learn to grow and be the man that I'm destined to be, so that my sons can be the men they were destined to be. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. My name is Big Drezy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One. This is where the DJ usually comes in and goes. Yeah. Let me get comfy with you guys over here. What's happening? What's happening?
Yeah. Wow. That's a first jam-packed first 15 minutes. So much content. Wow. I have a new favorite rapper, Ray. No offense to you dudes, but man, I'd never heard you before. You are killing it. Wow.
Appreciate that.
It's an honor to be here, to be able to host the Sākihiwē Festival Songwriting Circle that is happening today. For everybody who's tuned in right now, I hope you're enjoying it so far. We've got a lot more to go, and yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. I'm Equal, aka Lindsay Knight. I want to do a quick land acknowledgement. The Sākihiwē Festival takes place on Treaty 1 territory, which is the original lands of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Ojibwe, Dakota, and Dene people. Also the homeland of the Métis. However, each of us are in our own spaces too. I guess you can share where you're from when it gets to your intro. I'm on Treaty 6 territory right now in what is now known as Saskabush or Saskatoon. So I want to welcome all you three for coming today and for sharing your extreme talent. Holy cow, I'm already blown away. And I also want to thank the Government of Canada through the Department of Canadian Heritage, the Canada Council for the Arts, the Manitoba Arts Council, for their financial support for Sākihiwē's Festival Outreach Program. And today's show is presented by Studio 393 out of Winnipeg. We're going to share a bit more about that. So I want to thank them for joining, for linking up and yeah, sharing what we have today. So if it works for you all, I'm wondering if Ray, if you could share a little bit about yourself and maybe hit us with another track. All right.
Problem. Thank you. Yeah, I'm Ray. I'm an Indigenous artist based here in Treaty 1 territory. I've been doing this for about 5 years now. I've had the opportunity to be a part of a super supportive community, and that's at Studio 393. yeah, just a great place to go and just be immersed in the hip hop culture. They got like all kinds of stuff going on there. They got a recording studio, they got a dance kind of studio space, and they got all kinds of different workshops to like, you know, accommodate all different aspects of like artistic abilities, like whether that's beading, whether that's photography, whether that's like resume building, like whatever you want to learn about. It's such a great space to come and just be a part of. Super grateful that I've been able to. And yeah, I'm coming to you live right now from the No Fun Club. Thank you for allowing me to use your space. I'm so grateful, and for like having you guys welcome me on today and giving me this opportunity to perform. Super grateful to be performing with such talented people. You guys are so amazing. And yeah, and also just like giving my thanks to Creator for allowing me to be present in this moment and giving me the creative abilities that I have. I'm so grateful. So yeah, without further ado. So like, there's so much going on in the world right now. So much hatred, so much anger, so much resentment and racism. And we all want to rid the world of this evil. But the thing is that we can't change anybody around us except ourselves. That work begins within ourselves. And doing what we can to project love, to give love, to be understanding and compassionate. Here. Feeling of my palms in the sweat dripping down to the meaning of my name's a king with a crown, yeah. Pillars of my life represent so profound. Balance of the light in the dark, yeah. Tell me what you turn to. Tell me what you turn to. When the bullet's too deep and you can't pull through. You're inconsistent for a second, so you start second guessing, forgetting all of your blessings. So the presence of menace, so set to getting defensive, it only depresses your presence. And your value don't lessen, the valuable lesson is learning to love at your lowest. A poet's devotions, a boat in the ocean, the point of the focus is always keep going. And never let the pull take you in, let appeal to the pain you could feel. You can feel it when it rises in your blood as you trudge through the valley of the shame. Rush to the river, take you under. Feeling of my palms in the sweat dripping down to the meaning of my name's a king with a crown, yeah. Pillars of my life represent so profound. Balance of the light in the dark, yeah. Now tell me what you turn to. Tell me what you turn to. When the bullet's too deep and you can't pull through. And you can't pull through. Whoa. And every single time I think I got it figured out. Got another thing to learn, got another thing that burns, yeah. Just trying to make the most, yeah. Still falling deep though. And every single time I think I got it got down. Got another thing coming, better hit the ground running. I'm so cold, it started snowing. But I so burned deep, so we're glowing. Resonate through this body till the truth starts showing. Reveal me to myself till I really start knowing. Till I really start knowing what I stand for, what I'm really here for. Still believe in my path when I'm fearful. When the tears fall and I'm feeling pitiful. Oh, and the feeling of my palms and the sweat dripping down to the meaning of my name's a king with a crown, yeah. Pillars of my life represent so profound. Balance of the light in the dark, yeah. Oh, balance of the light in the dark, yeah. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. And the feeling of my palms in the sweat dripping down to the meaning of my name as a king with a crown, yeah. Pillars of my life represent so profound. Balance of the light in the dark, yeah. Now tell me what you're turning to when the bullet's too deep and you can't pull through. You can't pull through. Yeah.
Woo. Wow, that's just like,
Wow. Hey, I'm sorry. I got to butt in and say, yo, that was so fire, 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 fire.
I appreciate that so much. Word.
And we're done for the day.
Holy.
No, I'm very excited to hear some more from you, Aspects, and for you, Drezus. But quickly, I just want to know, so do you have anything that's recorded or out on some streaming sites that we could check out?
No,
Not yet?
not at the moment. I've
Not
just
yet.
always been more of a performer
Yeah,
and not so much a recording artist, but I got to get into the habit of doing that because I get asked that often enough. So
yeah, you're ready.
working on it, working on it.
Nice.
I would cop that.
Me
You know.
too.
Yeah, totally.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much.
Nice. Aspects.
Yes.
What
Nah,
you got
too, it's
going on?
wild. I love this, what you guys are doing right now. Big ups to everyone out there and across. Right now, I believe we're across the map. We're all different spots. And I'm holding it down in the capital of Canada right now, in Ottawa. So we just out here. I've been out here for a minute, man.
You're right over there with Trudeau. Oh,
yeah, it's true though, bro. Yo, Big Drezus used to live out here like 14 years ago. Me and him used to cut grass and stuff. You know?
That's some history right there.
True story, yeah.
That's
my dog. This has been my brother for many moons. Yeah.
Love you, my brother. Kill it.
Love gang, yo. But you know, this thing about music is, right, as an artist, so I play a lot of this. I've been doing a hip hop for a long time too. And I've been immersed in this band kind of old school blues. I had the privilege of being instilled that, I had that shown to me as a child, you know, so I gravitated towards it. And the thing with music is, it's like there's only so many chords, you know what I mean, that go together. There's only so many, there's only so many words in the English dictionary, only so many letters in this alphabet, and we got to rearrange it to try to make it fresh and new. As an artist too, like, you know what I mean? Everyone's trying to ride the wave and they jumping on, like, yo, throw some auto-tune on that, or yo, I need a trap beat, dog, or something. And it's hard not to like try to move with the times, but at the same time, you want to keep it real with yourself, you know? And then I wrote this song called Been Done Before, because sometimes I'll come up with a riff and I start playing it and I'm like, oh, yo, I made this shit up. And I'll show my friend and he'll be like, oh, bro, isn't that Wonderwall by Oasis? I'm like, yo, get out of here, man, you know? So it's hard. So it's what you do with it, you know? So essentially, I just picked a couple chords. I made a song about it. Just all been done before, man. This is it. There ain't nobody testing me, messing with my destiny. Got the recipe, record beats. Rest in peace, you might just see. Ain't nobody quite like me. Yes, I'm in this industry. Might just see. Yeah, check it out. Really say it's all been said, done before. Well, it's all been done before. So I just carry on. Just carry on. Just carry on. Just carry on. Can't you see I'm on it? Live just for the moment. How now I've been zoning. How up in that moment. Then I'm gone. Lord, then I saw. And I feel. Well, it's all been done before. Well, it's all been done before. And then it goes down, and then you take a chance to talk to the people, you know. It's like, right now, it's tough times, and all we got to do is get together, unify, and you can't have community without the word unity. So we all need to stand together, push on, and just carry on. Carry on. Carry on. oh, carry on, carry on, carry on, carry on. Let's carry on. Yo, so there's a couple swear words in a couple of my songs, so sometimes I gotta like take that millisecond to just censor myself.
I totally feel that.
Carry on.
Oh, that's a crazy. That's never been done. That track.
It's never been done.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's all been done, but not that one.
Yeah.
Fire, bro.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm getting I'm kind of glad I didn't wear my shades that look like that. We've got some serious what you call that movie?
Fear and Loathing.
Yeah.
That country, man. We're in that country.
Yeah, it was fire, bro. How you doing out there in Ottawa?
Oh man, we just holding it down. I've been doing the dad thing, you know.
Yeah,
just,
I see that.
Just homeschooling the daughter. I actually have her here tonight, and I think we're gonna rock a little something for you guys in a minute too. You know? I've been seasoning my little one. She just turned 10 a few months ago, and she's already Grace. I can't even. It sounds crazy when I say it, but she's already sang with this lady named Judith Hill, and she was the last girl who ever sang with Michael Jackson and Prince. She got to go on stage with the Beach Boys, bro. And she was like just little and played tambourine, and that's who like the Beatles looked up to. You know, I took her like Aretha Franklin. She wrote on Method Man's shoulders because I got like 10 songs with the Wu-Tang Clan. And I took her out there. She doesn't even realize it, you know? She's at Nas shows when she's like 5. And you guys are going to get to see what I'm talking
sitting beside her as a baby. She didn't even know it.
No, she doesn't even know. She has no idea, man.
I would just play with you. Yeah, man, what you got going on there with you too is just beautiful, bro, man. I love to see that. Like, honestly and truthfully, it's something like so pure from the heart, man. And literally like you know what I mean? Like
it's wild, man. It's wild with the power that music has, right? So family alone is the definition of love. It's up there. They coincide so, you know, sacredly. And the family with the music, man, it's just so, I can't even explain it. When I'm just there, it's just this sense of, it's a blessing, man. It's like a euphoric, godly feeling. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's just for me, man, it's the definition of living, bro. It's just this music and life and love, bro. That's it. That's it.
Honestly, I envy that, bro, because like I feel like that's a place that's goals for me, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just coming into my role as a father, like wholeheartedly and mind and body and spirit, and now I want to be able to share that with my family, like you are, you know. So you're an inspiration to me, my brother, for sure.
Yo,
you've always been an inspiration with that guitar too, man, bro. Come on.
Yo, Drezy's been an inspiration, man, through native country for damn near 2 decades, bro. You're an OG in this game, bro. And big McWish, big love, always. You already know what it is.
Much respect. Let me get into this. I'm gonna get into one if I can, my brother. This one is called Dream. So when I wrote this track, I was going through a lot. I was going through a whole lot. Standing Rock was going on. I was just coming from Standing Rock. And my boy K-Riz, he got on with me. And my boy K-Riz is actually from Edmonton. And he was in the on the track with me, and he added in the vocal spice to it. And the beat is produced by my man Tone Mason, who has produced for cats like 50 Cent, Lil' Kim, Freddie Gibbs, all kinds of crazy cats. So I was very fortunate to meet up with Tone Mason in Toronto in 2016, along with a bunch of other producers. Just to let everybody know, in 2016, I kind of just dove into Toronto and I stayed at a friend's house for a couple of weeks. And I just kind of went to every event that I could. and kind of showed them. I know it's hard now with the pandemic, but you have all these online events. Just a little tip is for all the upcoming artists out there, make sure and pop your head in on all these events, say some comments, you know, once we get back to the live shows, pop in on the live shows, you know, show your face, go to the conferences, show up to the battles, all these different things, right? And this is how I met Tone Mason. And we made this song right here. I actually filmed the video in LA. Johnny Lee, I'm waiting on you. Let's go. Yeah. I've been wondering what they trying to hide from me. All this Kanye news, it don't vibe with me. I got my smudge right here on the side of me. Let me burn it real quick for society. Breathe, we've been through some ish. Cops acting out cause they losing their grip. Nowadays you get shot for moving your lips. But I was born with a voice, so I'm using it, man. They told me, breathe, homie, talk that talk. And tell them how the news, man, ain't that sharp. And tell them how the brothers coming out that dark, so we can move into light and create that spark. I mean, it feels good to do right. We can be so strong if we only unite. Homegirl, hit me up. What you doing tonight? Said I'm down for anything if the feeling is right. Every day I reaching for the stars. Keep reaching. Keep reaching for the stars. Keep reaching. For all my natives. Yeah. Reaching for the stars. Keep reaching for the stars. I've been trying to figure out what it means to me, or what it means when these people say they dream of me. Ain't really what it seems to be. You can find me on the shade with the greenery. An elevated mind is what I strive for in these regulated times where cops committing crimes against yours and mine. All these headlines going right over your mind. I mean, let me gather myself. Finally know it ain't wrong to be asking for help. Try to be more humble and enjoy myself. I don't care what they say, I ain't going to hell. I'ma put my ducks in a row. I won't be like the rest, I'll have something to show. Nowadays I got classrooms to study the flow. Grandfather, I am grateful, just letting you know. Keep reaching. Keep reaching. Keep reaching. Yeah. Reaching for the stars. Keep reaching for the stars. Keep reaching. My Nietzsche's on the beaches, catching leeches. Some old school freestyles. Yeah, baby.
Nice. That's dope.
Bless,
on the
bless.
beaches. Social distancing.
Yeah. Speaking of the beaches, I miss the beaches. I'm not one of those crazy ones who's about to go out and sit with 1 million people on the beach right now.
Like the beach.
Right? Yo, I'm sorry, can I ask Ray a question?
So
When you start recording, can I get maybe get a feature or something like that?
sure, if you're down, I'd be honored to work with you.
Yeah, that'd be
Me
sick.
too. Me too. Me too.
Of course, so down.
I'll play the guitar lick.
Yeah.
That'd be sick, man. We might as well
Some
just all get down
beatboxing in
together
there.
on the track. I guess
Yeah.
that's why we came here today. Maybe we could just all get down on something.
Let's
That
do
would
it.
be sick.
Hey,
And
Drezus,
Alan could be
where
our
are you
Diddy.
coming out
Alan
of?
could be our Diddy. And do some dance.
Yeah. That's
Say what?
so relevant, right? It's so relevant when you talk about family and just how, you know, this COVID thing has kind of gotten us artists, you know, stuck at home, but we're building with our families, and so that music is coming out like that, and it's dope. I'm hearing it from all of you. Drezus, where are you located right now?
I'm in Calgary,
You're in Calgary.
Alberta. I'm in oil country right now. You know?
Are you a Korean Blackfoot territory right now?
Yeah, I end that too. Yeah, I'm just all the way wrong over here, but major love to Treaty 7, to Siksika, to Morley, Sutena, all the people that are originally from this land. I'm just a big Nietzsche taking up space on your land, but it's all love because you guys are my brothers and sisters, and my kids are actually Niitsitapi too, so it's all love. Blessings.
Nice.
Hey, where you at? Saskatoon?
Shashkabush.
Oh.
You should come for a viz.
I know. I just been trying to like, it's, you know how the news changes every day with this COVID stuff, right? So I'm like, I don't know, you know?
Yeah. That's how we feel about Calgary, though.
Oh yeah, but yeah, you know, like, cause when it was going hard out here, I was like, whoa, like my neighborhood was like red.
Oh,
I'm like,
dang.
you know, it's crazy. So, but I need to come back home and reconnect with my family out there. Most definitely. Shout out to all my 306 people, Saskatoon, RG.
We all miss you.
Yorkton, Cody, Meadow Lake, MTC. Just kidding. It's cool.
Where's my tech? Hands
Nick and Neat.
Yeah. Hey, Ray, you got another one for us?
I do, whenever you're ready for it.
All right. Woo. Yes.
Alrighty. Woo.
Oh, living in the state of borderline traits, brother mountain paints on the body of the saint. Yeah, I'm carved like a slave, pain induced hate, got me agnostic, still I pray. Yo, I'm exhausted, exercising all these options, these voices talking like they auctioning off my sanity. Previously, they were concocting, deviously stalking up in my mentality, guaranteed. I swear that smooth sailing ain't nothing but a joke to me. I might just be with some Carl extreme, oh I dream, but even though I can't escape it seems. So tell me, am I crazy? Maybe, lately I'm changing, and I don't give a damn what you thinking. Yeah, I can see you shrinking, stay on my anger, bombastic, I'm the stranger. Oh, I'm sensing change, yeah. So where I was born and raised just to praise a little baby and a manger, okay, but if I'm being honest, that never really changed my behavior. Nah, talk about them haters, okay there. And if I'm being honest, I'm in pain, but I turn that into poetry. Swear that I'm okay, yeah, I'm okay. And maybe I just need a little Reiki in my psyche. Ooh, need me some of that peace, all up in my mind, yeah, all up in my mind. Life please. Oh, spare a little mercy as I fall to my knees, screaming till my throat is raw, maybe till it bleeds. Believe me when I say it, next to sissy couldn't save me. Okay, I said my soul, I said pardon me. Okay, I said my soul, I said pardon me. Okay, I said my soul, I said pardon me. This next verse is for Mother Earth and all the damage that we did to her. We got some things we gotta reverse. Yo, check it. So bring it back real quick. Here's some truth. I'm stuck up in a race that always seems to discriminate based on your skin or an income wage. Out of stock of love now really seems quite staged. Got a system all engraved in the brains of the people. Yeah, but what better control than to convince you stole a nation's potential to exist on their own? And now we are accosted instantly most mentally disordered and that I broke. Don't choke, but the earth is kind of up in smoke from mass producing and choosing to overuse. So here's a clue. Oh, nature and entirety can never be owned. Disappointed in plenty, and no one alone should ever starve. But we got rejection of the needy, worship of the greedy, a whole lot of hatred, no respect for our treaty. Yo, get him now. Oh, get him now. A whole lot of hatred, no respect for our treaty. Yo, get him now. And get it right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Darn. Jeez.
So,
Yo, I love the enthusiasm, man. I can feel that. Getting it.
That was fire, man. I can't. What can I say?
Really.
word. Thank you. I appreciate that so much.
So when did you start rapping, Ray?
About like 5 years ago now. I like never expected to. I grew up a pretty like shy and timid person, and then my ex's best friend, he was like, yo, get on this beat. And I was like, it's so awkward. But then I ended up just doing it and going with it. And then somebody's like, yo, you should like check out the studio and like bring your stuff there. And that's when I found Studio 393, and I've just been kind of doing it ever since.
Wow. Yeah. Nice.
How long have you been working with 393?
It's I've been about the same amount of time, about 5 years now.
Oh, awesome. Dope.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, Aspects. It looks like you have a guest with you.
Yeah, I brought the little lady.
Nice.
Say hello. Introduce
Hello,
yourself.
my name is Aaliyah Laura Rose.
Hello.
Hi.
So we're gonna rock a song we wrote, and it's called Lost Angel. Ready to roll it?
Mm-hmm. Lost angel here on the ground, mind in the gutter, head up in the clouds. Do you want to take control? Oh, a piece of my soul. I already told you once, and I ain't gonna say it no more. Another big rain cloud gonna weigh it out. Wind's too heavy, no way I can fly out. Do you want to take control? Oh, a piece of my soul. I already told you once, and I'm gonna say no more. Another lost angel here on the ground, mind in the gutter, head up in the clouds.
Hey yo, you gotta see it to believe it. Yo, we need it like we all need Drezus to put an album out, make this tune, and we can go and do just what it do. And we don't play no games, okay? We rock and roll, and we lay it down like Ray, okay? So what they say, the candidate flow, we gon' drop with the rhythm, and we letting them know. Chat of the mode is cold, and I kill it, I got it, cause I'm drop this freestyle while I rock with my daughter. I'm like, yeah. So make some noise for the illy.
Thank
Love
you.
you, kiddo.
Oh, can't hear you.
Don't move it too fast. You're so talented.
Thank you. Thank
Illy,
you. Thank you.
Illy.
Thank you.
Anyone who's live on Facebook right now is just like the hearts are just coming up for her.
Yeah, nice. I like just putting her out there so she can do her thing and just become her own entity. Yo, did any of you guys notice her one eye rolling in the back of her head and she sings?
Yeah, that was sick, man. She's
I'm
into
telling
it.
you, that's the Holy
Place when she
Ghost.
sings.
Yeah, that's the Holy Ghost, man. You catch that? That's how you get it.
You got that too, bro. That's why she's got that.
Yeah.
Gee.
Yeah.
That was beautiful, bro.
Love. That's love. Thank you. Yeah, that's a pretty song I wrote with my homegirl Kaya, and she's actually I'm just fortunate, like from dudes like you, bro, from Drezus to like people I've been fortunate to sit down and make music with. Like they're people I idolize as children. And right now I'm working on this project with I can't even explain it. So me and the big homie, you know, Gordo David Strickland, we got this project we're doing right now with me and my late great homie Hussein Fatal. I got him on my chest. I used to go down to Jersey, and Drezy did a song with me and him like 12 years ago, a long time ago. But he was part of Tupac's group, the Outlaws, and he perished in 2015, the night of my birthday. It was really weird. It was just shitty, man. And he was like one of the dudes I really looked up to in this music thing, and I had over 50 songs with him. And I stayed with him at his spot a bunch of times. I'd go kick it in Montclair and East Orange in Jersey. And then I did this show with my daughter in Ottawa. It's a festival called Blues Fest. And we opened up for like Beck. I think we opened up for Beck. Crazy. And my daughter came and rocked with me. She was 8 and she opened up for Beck. It's a cool story. Yeah. But then we are, the next night it was Blue Rodeo was playing and Naughty by Nature. And we went and kicked it with Naughty by Nature, and we cooked s'mores. And Tretch from Naughty by Nature, he is from Jersey and that vicinity. And me and him just connected, and he was at Fatal's, he was like good homies with Fatal and happened to be at his funeral. And I told him about what I had going on. And right now, me and Fatal and Tretch have an album coming out, and it's called Outlaw by Nature. And we're already like fucking 8 songs deep, man. And we got Ice Cube's group, West Side Connections, on that.
Whoa.
The next level people working on it right now, man. And Gordo, I can't even explain it, what it means to me as an artist. And we're all doing it for the homie Fatal. And none of us are taking a dime, and we're giving it all to his daughters, you know? So in the spirit of my dog. And that's how we giving it up, bro.
That's huge, man.
Yeah, it's huge, man. But Tretch is Eminem's favorite artist of all time, man. Rapper.
Man,
you listen to Tretch?
Hip Hop Hooray. Come on, man.
Yeah.
One of my favorite songs is I don't even want to say it on here, but it's written on you. Yeah, that's my favorite one, man.
I know what you're saying, man.
The QD3 remix, beautiful. Awesome, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, so we just out here working, and it's all in the spirit of my dog Hussein Fatal, man. He's just gonna put on for him. So y'all just keep an eye and an ear out for that, because we're gonna actually hit with that one.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gang.
All right, let's do it. You got me on. So I just been kind of playing it off of ear, and you got me with the, you got the guitar all the time, man. So like, I'm like, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to perform? Just press play on the beat when this guy's got the guitar, he's got his daughter, and oh man, what am I gonna do? Let's just stop the show, bro. I'm just kidding. Let's get into it, man. This is Red Winter right here.
Oh,
man, I haven't performed this one in a long time with this instrumental. It's by Boogie the Beat, and man, this song came when the I Don't Know More movement was just popping off in Canada, and I was kind of rediscovering myself. I kind of knew that the life I was living on the street level was not doing any good for me or my family. So I decided to just leave cold turkey. And I wrote this song after marching out with my people in the mountains, and my son Tyson was with me too. So check it out.
You are a spark that will ignite 1,000 more people. We will be 1 million strong.
life, man. Music gives me power. And, I'm skinning bread, I bleed bread, I'm seeing bread. I'm praying for my people out there who ain't seen it yet. His blood is cold, he's living lies forever told by his ancestors. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, I said it, got my peoples getting restless, making money off our land, and we ain't even on the guest list. Carry on traditions of a racist pilgrim, and I know you really love it when my people play the vic, cause it makes it seem like we folding under pressure. But we up to bat now, no more playing catch up, cause we see the bigger picture that we have to capture. See how quick we get together, man, we out to get you. Hey, hey, hey. Lock us in jail and throw away the key. Take away my rights, but you ain't stopping me. Cause I've been quiet for too long, it's time to speak. We gotta stand for something to keep us free. Hey, I'm out of no more. Yeah, I'm out of no more. I'm out of no more. Yeah, I'm out of no more. Getting aggravated, my people saying chill. I feel my heart breaking, but I don't need your pills. I need my people strong, the hearts of many men. He letting women die outside of the parliament. Opposition's only siding for their benefit. The only ones they really got is us, and it's so evident. Before you take a stand, remember to get educated. Once you understand the message, go and share it with your neighbors. Basically, we getting taking hostage for our land till they sell it out for profit. Now they got the upper hand, but trust me, we can stop it. I'm thanking the four sisters. Dear Mr. Trudeau, we all coming to get you. Hey, hey, you can lock us in jail and throw away the key. Take away my rights, but you ain't stopping me. Nah, nah, nah. Put your fists up like this. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. You can lock us in jail and throw away the key. Take away my rights, but you ain't stopping me. Cause I've been quiet for too long, it's time to speak. I gotta stand for something to keep us free. I'm out of no more. Yeah, I'm out of no more. Hey, hey, I'm out of no more. Yeah, I'm out of no more.
You are the spark that's starting a fire that will spread across this land. And it will be a fire that doesn't burn, but a fire that cleanses. A fire that ignites in our hearts and creates light. No more living in darkness. Our time now is to be light in the world. Everyone who is here today, you are a spark that will ignite 1,000 more people.
Woo! Yeah, major love to Aaron Paquette for that one from Edmonton.
Wow.
Sounding extra Malcolm Nietzsche on the end over there.
That's one of my faves.
Yo.
I love it, man.
No, real talk though, bro. This music thing is way bigger than any of us will know. We're just like vessels, you know what I mean? Just like getting a taste just into this vast epicness of like life. And right now, bro, with this music, what you have done as an artist, Drezy, yo, you literally are one of the pioneers, and it's hard to see because you're in your own skin, you know, sometimes, and you live in your own life. From the outside perspective, though, it's like, man, I've personally just been following you, you know, before we even homies. It was like, it was a blessing to like rock with you back in the day, you know? And that, yo, for real though, but we don't realize the impact we make and how many kids you've touched, bro. How many little Nietzsche's out on the res, bro, have like a dream or a vision and see that. And what you do and have done for people, you even do it for me, bro. That video you did with Stewie, that's like, man, that's a staple. You know what I mean? And for real, for the culture of hip hop and the culture of our culture as indigenous people, it's actually you don't even realize it because you were involved in it at the time. But right now, the whole revolution's going on, the COVID, bro, you're literally writing history, bro. And this is the coolest thing to be doing this with y'all right now live, like, you know.
Yes, bro, man, that means a lot to me. You know, I have to speak on that too, because as for myself as a Native man, I've always been like looked at myself as less than, like, since I was a little kid, man. Let's be real. And it's not because of what my mom told me, because my mom always told me I was gonna be somebody and that she loved me, right? It was what everybody else told me on the outside world. So I have this image of myself that I'm slowly outgrowing. You know what I mean? Every time I speak up for myself, every time I create a record, or every time I speak the truth, even as opposed to lying to make it comfortable for somebody, then I grow closer to that, to that place of acceptance. But you're exactly right, because um, of all the stuff that went on in my life and how many times I've hit the restart button, I feel like I'm like starting over again. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I really appreciate that, because it gives me more confidence to move forward with this music that I've been sitting on for way too long and running around in my head about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, as artists, we're the worst for that, man. All the
Mhm.
greatest artists, that's what people don't know about artists. If you're not really into the whole artistry process, or even really dabble in any of that, is what they don't know, and it's hard to explain. As an artist, if you are seeing a good artist, the best artists in the world are some of the most insecure people you'll ever meet. And the people who think, you know what I mean? From like, yo, Jimi Hendrix, considered a god amongst musicians. And he was like, I read 2 different books about Jimi Hendrix, and this dude literally felt like he wasn't that good, but that's what drives you to be better, and that's why you get that great artistry, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know,
It's also like it's an indigenous thing too, right? Like you've got this humility and you're really critical of yourself, for a lot of reasons, colonization. But that's our job, to prop you up when you don't do it for yourself, because we're all family in this music industry. And we have this huge responsibility, right? Sometimes you just want to, like, I don't want to do this anymore. This is like, I don't need to, like, address these issues in my music. But then you
yeah,
come back to it, right? Because you have this sacred responsibility to do it, and you have a huge impact and you don't even realize it.
yeah. It's madness. What Drezy said earlier about, as an artist, when he was developing and growing the street stuff and stuff, it's easy to get caught up in life, because that's just life, and that's what it is when you're actually in that.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And I do realize, as a father, when you become a father, the whole perspective, it flips the entire script. You don't realize your words you're saying about, like, women. You have a little daughter, and your perspective on women changes real quick.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of women, Ray,
Ray.
Ray, I don't want to forget about you here. You're huge. I have a feeling we're going to be hearing a lot more from you in the future. You're just sort of, that next generation coming up, and it's an honor to be able to sit in this circle with you, because I see some of myself in you, and just, that you found that voice, you found that, like, this is how I can tell my story. This is how I can keep myself sane. This is how I can keep myself from, making too many bad decisions. That's how I've always felt. And I've used these lyrics to do that. And it sounds like you have that, because everything you say that's coming out of your mouth in these tracks is like, whoa, just so much power.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, for like the next song?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's hear the next song.
I just wanted to say that I really, really appreciated like your last track there, Drezus. I'm sorry, they keep calling you a bunch of different names. I apologize if I said it wrong, but I appreciate that you're using like your music to like speak for our people and speak your perspective on that. Like that's so important.
Let me just say real quick, I used to be called Big Dro back in the day when I was with this group called
Okay, makes sense.
and I kind of outgrew that whole mentality and everything, but people still see my face didn't, it's still me, so they're like, they see me and they call me Dro. Lindsay's guilty of it, and same with Aspect, so they're not helping you so much, but I appreciate that so much, and I can't wait to hear another one because you kill it. Much love.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This next song is pretty, I don't know, it's pretty vulnerable, and it means a lot to me. I feel like music for me is just a super vulnerable thing. Like I share a lot of this stuff that's like heavy on my heart. It's like a way to process the things that I've been through and a way to like share that and to like get it out of me, like just release it in general and like hope that somebody can relate to it. And this song specifically is for like Indigenous children who have had to go through CFS and just have had that lack of community, that lack of culture, and the lack of a family to like grow up around. So I'm just hoping that, like, you know, one day you can reconnect with your family, that you can reconnect with your community, and just realize that you're so worthy, and you know your experiences don't make who you are. It's so easy to get caught up in like you guys were saying, to like feel like you're less than because you don't have something that you're necessarily a part of, but in reality we are a part of such a beautiful, powerful group of people, and that could never change. But yeah, yes. And shout out to Stumbles for helping me with this track. Super awesome producer to work with. Super grateful.
My heart goes out to my mama. Every time I call her, she be crying. Living up north with no running water and so much pain, she can't be there for her daughter. But I can just imagine what she's going through. Lost every single one of her kids to the system. Moving to the city ain't a thing that she wanna do. Wishing I could save her, but I'm only human too. I'm really sorry, mama. I'm just trying to make you proud, even though you barely know me, mama. I wish that things were different and we weren't so far apart, mama. I'm sending all the love for your healing, mama. I'm sending all the love for your healing. I ask Creator for your healing. Forgive me for blaming you when I was too young to understand why you couldn't be there. I learned to grow up hating you while I wasn't care, but you put up with a lot and you fought with yourself for all those years, shedding all those tears for the children that you felt that you may have failed, but we're still here, Ma, after 15 years. Finally reunited, felt so unfamiliar, but I know you're trying. I know you're trying. But I've been trying to get to know you through a phone, and every time we talk, we be going at each other. Wishing you would listen, but you got a lot you suffer. I wish I had emotional capacity to listen to you further. I'm sorry if it's selfish, but you're breaking my heart. I'm really sorry, mama. I'm just trying to make you proud, even though you barely know me, mama. I wish that things were different and we were so far apart, mama. Sending all the love for your healing, mama. I'm sending all the love for your healing. I ask Creator for your healing. Cause I know that you've been through it. Residential schools and you've been moving through this world on your own since you was a little girl. And it ain't fair, cause a lot of our people been there. Damage to the soul, deculturalized as kids and ripped from our homes upon the land that was stolen. And it still goes on. You call it CFS, but it's still colonization at our expense. And my heart goes out to my people. Just sending all the love for your healing. I'm just sending all the love for your healing. And I ask Creator for our healing.
Yo. Yeah.
Wow. Thanks for sharing that one. That one's, you know, a heavy one.
Yeah. Didn't mean to kill the vibe, guys. No,
No, no. This is the vibe.
Or the vibe.
Nice. Just caught on to the chords real quick.
Send our healing, mama.
Hey.
You reminded me on some like Thug Mansion, Dear Mama type stuff. I felt what you
Yeah.
did, man. It's real.
I like how when you accidentally like hit into the broadcast, like you were still on note, you're still in tune.
Yeah.
Oh, really? My
So-
bad. I forgot to mute it. I was like,
No,
oh,
it's all good because it just kind of like you just like complimented it.
Oh, word. Yo, so about humans and nature is every one of us, we all have names. we're all snowflakes, but at the same time, which to the next person who doesn't know you, we're just nobodies, right? Like, you know, they could really care less about what's going on in your life because we all got problems. We all got, you know, that's the human nature is for us to feel important, even though we are. I'm not saying we're not downplaying that, but we all fight battles, and some of them are external and a lot of them are internal. Like mental health is a issue for men too, and Native men, and just like men in general. It's hard because we take a lot of burden, and we gotta be, you know, you gotta be tough. You know that persona, you know, you gotta throw it on. You don't want to cry in front of your wife and kids, you know what I mean? And we're all our own worst enemies, man. And the biggest competition we all have is the man in the mirror. You know, and I've been I'm fighting like my own demons. And I know every one of us are, whether it's addiction, our past trauma, you know, and that's, and it can go on. And, you know, trauma can be tossed down through the bloodline. You can feel pain from your ancestors, bro. Like,
I agree with that, bro. 100,000%, man.
Yeah. So this song I'm going to do, I called Worst Enemy. And it's my own worst enemy. And it's basically just a heartfelt message to myself, kind of, you know. I kind of had it like, it's music's a therapy. And as Ray was saying with the last one, it helps you just get it out. You know what I mean? We don't have to sit on a couch and talk to a stranger. We just do this and put it to the creator. That's this creation thing that, yo, let me just start talking. Yo, check it out. Yo, me, myself, and I, we just trying to survive, trying to get by, trying to get myself a piece of this pie, trying to fly, spread my wings in the sky. Before I die, chose my life, I've been living a lie. And that's no lie, I said life. I hate how I live it. Every day I get lifted, I'm my own worst critic. This life is supposed to be terrific. This life ain't supposed to be horrific. So what's going on? So where the love when I sing a song? If it's love it, why don't y'all just sing along? They say the life's short, tell me why it feels long. If it's right, tell me why it feels long. If it's good, tell me why it feels bad. It's supposed to be happy, but every day I feel mad. It's supposed to be happy, but every day I feel sad. These are the things that I never had. I lose control of myself. End up doing things that ain't good for my health. And all these things don't help. Got no one to blame, man, I did it to myself. Yeah, I did it to myself. Got no one to blame, man, I did it to myself. I'm my own worst enemy. Yo, I say, I battle demons, and demons just ain't leaving. Just stop, just try breathing, just stop. Can't beat them, push my friends away. Push away when I need them. I keep searching for a reason, but my heart won't stop bleeding. They keep pumping for something, pumping for nothing. So why am I running? I'm really just being punished, but I really don't know though. That's why I wrote it so low. Tend to smile, but really I feel so. Tried to make it, even tried to fake it. Yeah, I hate it. They say that life is truly what you make it. If it is, you can take it. I don't need it. I don't want it. Sometimes I feel useless, broken like a promise, but I promise to be homage to my daughter. Take a father that my father ever even bothered. Made me of a broken child from a broken home. Destined to feel pain, destined to die alone. I lose control of myself. End up doing things that ain't good for my health. No, those things don't help. Got no one to blame, man, I did it to myself. Yeah, I did it to myself. Got no one to blame, man, I did it to myself. I'm my own worst enemy. My own worst enemy. My own worst enemy. I'm my own worst enemy. own worst enemy. My own worst enemy. Baby, oh my, oh. On my oh, 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 oh. Worst enemy. Yeah, wait till y'all see the video I just shot for this one too. It's bananas, man.
Wow. I can just listen to you all day, man.
Oh, word. Thank you very
You got
much.
so much spirit and rhythm, and wow. It's amazing.
Yeah, kind of, this music thing kind of became a little bit of an obsession for a little while. It surpassed the passion, and then it became, doesn't matter what it is. Sometimes, even if it's a thing you love the most, let's say, for instance, you love a strawberry. You're like, oh, it's so good. I dare you to eat 5 pounds of strawberries and see how much your belly likes that after your butt. You know, that's what started happening, man. I had to play this little guitar because I was playing a big guitar all the time. My shoulder was like this. My arms like getting stuck. You know, like, doesn't matter what it is, man. You love it. You gotta like balance. That's the key to life, man. You gotta balance. Yeah, balance.
Was that what song was that, bro?
It's my own worst enemy. Y'all must Dreez. I'm gonna send you the video when I'm done with you, bro. And I want you to soak it up. I want you to just tell me what. Huh?
When I'm done with you, I'll send
No,
you.
no. I mean, when we're all done here and stuff.
Yeah, man. Man, you guys are hitting me in the feels. I'm like, a lot of my music, like, let me be straight up. A lot of my music in, let's say, from Red Winter up until like really this year was super angry, man. Super angry, like, who, and like instead of like, because I didn't know how to articulate my emotions. You know what I mean? I didn't know how to articulate my emotions to be like, or I didn't want to, because I felt like I had this, keep this shield up of this mighty, you know, big.
It's a persona, man. Yeah.
Right. And not even with that, I'm a big dude, you know what I mean? And like, just me walking around, I get looked at like public enemy number one, man. You know what I mean? So when I look back at my music, I'm like, what kind of emotional track can I share? And I'm like, I ain't got none, man. They're all angry, you know? But the thing is that now that like a lot of the music that I've been sharing up until now has been music that I've made over the past few years, and I gotta let everybody know that there's a whole lot of new music coming, man. A whole lot. And the little series that you've seen me put out with the videos, the Where Would I Be series, me just jumping on whatever beat, that's just me revving up the engine, me warming up myself, me getting my flow in sync type of thing, you know, whatever. Just to let everybody know. Because they're probably like, yo, I want to hear some new Dreez, man. He's playing Red Winter for the 17,000th time over here and this and that. But the thing is that like every time I do these songs, I still catch the same feeling. You know what I mean? They're like time capsules of they're like little capsules of whatever you're going through at that moment. You know what I mean? And since I can't get down on that, like on that level, I'm gonna do a classic Dreez. Dreez. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let out some of that aggression. I gotta let everybody know that I've also went back to a healthy lifestyle. I've been on my bike. So I encourage everybody out to get out there and get a workout in today.
Yo, I just want you to know, dog, I'm gonna ride with you, bro.
Yeah, you already know. You already know.
Yeah.
You already know.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. So yeah, let me just before I get into this, I've been riding the homie Damon Bell from Alaska. He challenged me to this bicycle challenge. It's called the Break the Bicycle Challenge. It's to promote healthy mental health in Indigenous and Black men. And what we basically been doing is challenging each other to get our miles up. And then there's going to be a huge ride from, I believe it's from Vancouver to San Diego. I could be wrong, but I'm going to be getting involved in that ride, and I'm going to be riding from Vancouver to the U.S. border because I ain't going over there. I ain't going over there and getting the Rona, man. Come on, you know. But yo, check this out. In that spirit, in that same vein of energy, this is the most energy I put in one song, and this song has taken me so many places and gone so many places. Once you hear it, you might know what it is. I'm gonna get up for this. Yeah. First, you should know that I have risen through the fire in colorful buckskin. The object of my desire is the color of my skin, so divided on my kin. Watch me turn the tables till we eating like some kings in beautiful headdresses. The culture is so impressive. Hoping I absorb it when you passing me the message. Cause baby, it's depressing living in this mess we call our home. We should take it back to chokers resting on the collarbone. Arrowheads ride along, enemy like styrofoam. Piercing through the strongest arm of death and genocide of form. But still I stand, a singular red man with Jupiter-sized heart, forever repping my clan. The Eagles and old man, watching over my plans. Talking real stuff, baby, no faking here for the fans. I'm shouting out Bobby Jones, my auntie, my Muslim George. I'm jaunting all of my strength for my people here before me, man. Big chief in the building, everybody take your place. Remove your feelings if you wanna ride with me. Hey, hey, we're about to go to war right now, no petty ass beef. When it all goes down, who's gonna ride with me? Me. When it all goes down, who's gonna ride with me? Me. When it all goes down, who's gonna ride with me? Me. When it all goes down, who's gonna ride with me? Yeah. When it all goes down, who's gonna ride with me? Blessed is the man with sons who walk beside him. There's not enough leaders out there. We should be riding. They left our people broken, but homie, don't play the possum. Grow yourself a set, cause you can bet there's nothing promised. They saying I'm a problem. They call me public enemy, but they don't understand that. I hold it down for my family, and I hate it when they say that. I won't be ish cause I'm native. We the strongest for the ages. Give me back my four, take that. You don't want that. Where my braves at? Put on my pot with a brave to the sweet grass. Put a prayer up if it ain't gonna ride. Get back with your weak ass. No room for the weak and the type of speech that brings us down. Need them soldiers to be strong when the bad man comes to town. Ride out. Big chief in the building, everybody take your place. Remove your feelings if you're gonna ride with me. We're about to go to war right now, no petty ass beef. Yeah. When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? Yeah. When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? Yeah. When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? Yeah. When it all goes down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all goes down, who's gonna ride with me? Yeah. Major love to Turtle Island. I just want to give you some of that good energy, that strong energy. And share it around and mix it around and give it back and get it back. That's what it's all about. Land back, baby. Let's go. Woo!
One of my all-time faves. The thing about those kind of tracks, though, Drezus, is that people want to hear them, and maybe you say I play them too much, but you know, it's because people need to hear them. And
yeah, I can't imagine how like the Beatles, I mean, like, or like Elton's, you know what I mean? Like older artists who like play songs that I get asked to play songs like from like 50 years ago or something. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I don't mean to cut in, but my uncle, like I come from a musical family. I grew up with, you know, guitar, like aspects. I grew up with dad and uncles, you know, partying and playing guitar all the time. Like, so I'm really familiar with that sort of like jamming. But my uncle is Chester Knight, and yeah, so he has a track. It's called "Love Me Strong," and I don't know, you probably have all heard it at some point. But he has played that track literally like thousands of times.
That's
And people still hire him just to come to their community and play that track.
that's dope though.
Yeah, it's kind
Yeah,
of
my dad always told me, he's like, yo, son, you just get that one hit. He's like, you can just sit back and chill forever. He's like, you just get it.
Well, yo, let me. Okay, when I was in LA in 2017, I met my girl out there, and she had an apartment in LA in Van Nuys. So she would go to work, and all day I would just hit up events in LA and like hit up people like, yo, can I get da 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 da? This is me, da 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 da, right? And I linked up with Pat Vegas from Redbone, and you know they did "Come and Get Your Love,"
yeah.
like the biggest song of all time. You know what I mean? Like, but just sitting there with him in the studio, and then like seeing this commercial come on for I don't know what it was at the time, the movie Avengers or something like that. I don't know what it was, but something came on and it was like the song, and I'm like, whoa, they must have did that like what was it, like 50 years ago.
Good music is timeless though. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
You know, you get Bob Marley just as relevant today as ever. You know, listen to Machiavelli right now, you'd be like, oh my God, he was like, it's like he's from the future. Stuff he's saying, you know.
I'm gonna let out something really crazy right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. We got the chance to remix that record. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not even gonna specify who, but we got a chance to. Oh
man, that's crazy.
Like
all these projects, these big, massive projects happening here.
Yo, that project y'all did with Taboo too, Dreezy. That's one for the book and the ages. Y'all writing history right now.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. How that all happened, man. Like,
it's organic.
Like I said, yeah, organically. Like I said, I still see myself like as a, you know, like a Nietzsche from the west side of Saskatoon type of thing, man. That's like I was born in St. Paul's Hospital. You know what I mean? So I'm like, how did I make it from there to there? You know, it seemed so far back in the day, right? It seemed like a million to the moon. Like it seemed like you could never get there.
It's crazy though.
That one day when you're there, you're like, whoa.
But think about how much you went through, how much turmoil, how many homies we lost,
right?
How many homies you know who just quit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's just like it's that persistence, man. You know what I mean? He's got to stick with it. That goes for anything and anybody out there, not even just music. Anyone listening, just stick at it. You know, get your hours up, get your reps up. Maybe hard now. Get your reps up, it gets easier. Trust me. And always gets.
Yeah, I never thought I would see Kendrick Lamar in front of me and Khaled right there in front of me too. You know what I mean? Like, like within like smacking distance, but I wouldn't smack him or nothing like that.
Did you tell Kendrick I said what's up?
Yeah, I was like, yo, Kendrick, yo, each want to see, yo.
Yeah.
No, but it was funny because I saw Kendrick and I was like, I turned straight like fangirl on him, man. You know, like, I was like, K-Dot.
Yo, right now I'm waiting on Kendrick's album.
Hold up, check this out, bro. And then his wife looked at me, and then he looked at me, and then we went like this kind of like passively though, but I still took it, you know, like. He went, oh!
No, for real though, his album when he drops, you already know he's on something right now.
Oh no,
I'm waiting. That's like anticipating.
Well, that's I just want to thank you three again, Nanaskamun, for bringing such unique talents and vibes to the hip hop sort of urban indigenous sort of types of music that we have. There's such a variety, and you guys have each shown us what there is out there and what's coming. I'm really excited to be here, to be a part of that. So I want to thank you all for sitting here and sharing your stories, sharing your songs. It means a lot to the Sakihiwē Festival. Once again, Studio 393 for hooking it up, presenting this, and all the work that you do in the community. I can't even imagine, you know, we have Ray out here. We have the OB, you know, all of these amazing artists that have come out, just, you know, given that space, that opportunity to work with hip hop and work with beats and put it all together. I want to thank the Department of Canadian Heritage, the Canada Council for the Arts, Manitoba Arts Council, Winnipeg Arts Council. Once again, these songwriting circles are thanks to that financial support. So I hope that you continue to join us as we come back every Wednesday and share some extremely talented musicians, music and stories. It's been really great to have you all. Yeah.
Last year, I actually had the privilege of doing the songwriting circle with Carson and Kelly Fraser, actually. And I just want to give some love to Kelly, wherever she at, and spread love to the whole family, because she was a true gem. And I was so blessed to get to rock with y'all out there in Winnipeg. And even yourself, we did the show that day.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was epic, just for the people in the streets. And that's what it's all about, man. It's music. It's life. So anybody out there right now, go put on your favorite song, hug the person, and tell them you love them that you're with. And I want everyone out there that's listening or watching to take this Love Gang thing to the fullest and initiate as many people and show as much love as you can, because the world needs it right now. There's all kind of weirdness going on in the atmosphere, you know?
Big,
I'm feeling that energy.
Yeah, we're spread love, man. Love Gang, and I appreciate everything you guys do for your community, for Winnipeg and across the globe. It's transcending, and every little ripple, every little message, every person we touch is deeper than we'll all know. And I just want to just keep that energy rocking and rolling. Love Gang.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Peace out. We'll see you all.
Much love, fam.
Sometime.
Thanks for having us. I appreciate it. Are we done?